After the murder, the suspect attempts to run behind the patron or behind a partition off her side. I quickly caught her, explained to her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused earlier in my testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake, bite like a cobra.
That's a type of snake, dumbass.
That's me, Angel Star.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake.
Hey, don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten.
By a snake or a cobra?
On your hand.
A snake or
No thanks.
Note to self: Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
Who isn't?
It's venomous, actually.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
An oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. A roar.
Oh my god. I'm sorry you had to read that, Slug.
Very
I
well,
was
Mr.
gross.
Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
There was this partition on the floor plans. Huh?
I'm sure she means this wall next to the card. A card? Yes.
Next to the card. You
right.
fucking Bellatrix player.
No, I'm actually not playing Bellatrix, I swear.
Yeah, that's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high.
She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do.
And what did you do then, Piers? What did you do? Tell me now!
Say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? Hold on, pause. You know what I just realized?
What?
Alright guys, think about it, alright. So I remember earlier about how she took a picture from behind the fence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
How did she get through the fence to grab her so quickly?
Oh, you're right, you're
Teleported.
right.
She teleported, of course.
Yeah,
You know, that's
she's
a
like
big
she's like a Terminator. It turns to liquid to go through.
She's the fucking Terminator liquid
See
movie.
the-
She's
what is
easy
it,
face to
51,000?
Terminator
I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time.
Maybe I should press her for more details. Press her! I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. The lunch lane car was... that... she was a visitor, though she was parked. I called it!
Mm-hmm.
So you witnessed a murder from... here.
Would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr?
Yes, that's right.
But
There was a
there
chain
was a
link fence in front of
fence in front of you.
Oh god, we're reading over the script again. I went over it, of course. Like a cobra
Amazing.
snake.
The Gotham Queen lunch lady athlete indeed.
Holy glaze.
It would have to taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, the fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Fence in the muffler? What exactly did she say?
If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony.
Cheeky.
Anyway, all I heard from her was the word muffler.
Just that one word.
So, you heard it wasn't the suspect talking to you, but someone else? Hmm?
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone.
Her phone? She can't mean. By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene that I just so happened to pull out of my ass?
Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately? Smash Bros. Ultimate? You wanna play?
My memory, Hair Swoop. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. I'm getting dementia.
No, the card doesn't see, mister. I don't get what you're saying.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use her phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
Right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Apparently, it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone.
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. That seems like a safety hazard.
Yeah.
Good witnessing, witness. Can I glaze you more?
Yes, glaze all over me.
Whatever happened to good testifying?
Do you think she has like a stream and like the judge like pays her like $16 billion
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
every day?
You should, of course, add that to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Haven't given him the hand yet.
What?
What?
Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Ha! I was going to ask the same thing,
Yeah, totally.
but I forgot.
Totally. I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her phone out of the cell phone up, or she pulled her cell phone out of her pocket.
And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence.
And then I boldly grabbed her arm. The chief prosecutor hung up her phone.
And you doing this?
What is it, Mr. Wright?
It's something to do with the phone, right?
I mean, she couldn't have really seen her because...
Yeah, it has to be the phone because... But
Uh.
earlier it was stated that, like, she didn't make any calls on her phone.
No, she made one call and it was to her sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wait. So
Edgeworth
did
tried to pull the
April
record
say-
for her and it said it didn't show anything.
Yeah, but that's Edgeworth, who we know does a lot of things to win. But remember when we called the last dial on the phone and it went to the sister's phone?
Hmm.
So,
But
is it that she
It has
couldn't
to be
have
that,
seen because of the partition thing, or...?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Here's
also my
it does have to be the
thing.
phone because of the partition.
She said, I saw it all, but she couldn't have seen because there was a fucking wall while she was climbing a fence.
Here's also one thing. She said the word muffler. She's talking about the fucking car muffler.
Yeah.
Yeah, no dip. No.
I've not heard that in so long. No
I have to
dip.
conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky.
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. God, he flip-flops between, like, if she's an idiot or, like, a professional. Holy shit.
Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago.
Ooh.
What? ...
Well, Mrs. Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up.
All the lunch.
Oh, hell yeah.
All the lunch,
Let's look
all
at
the
the floor
cheese, hand it
plans,
over.
shall we? You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't have possibly seen Miss Sky make that phone call.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in O block, you couldn't have seen it. Oh wow, more lunches? Wow, they just triple stacked.
Order! Order! I want 12 beers. What is the meaning of this?
12 whole beers.
Simple, my Jilliang. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies.
I'm
She's a
sweating,
spitter.
kids.
Hey, that's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps will you allow me a question?
No,
Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
as with a counterattack begins, I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about where she saw it. Where she saw it. Obviously. Miss Guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie. I see.
Say the witness did actually see Miss Guy using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
A different location? What? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one.
Oh my god.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Wait, you're lying?
You-
Wait a minute.
You're lying.
What? Order! Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
The place from where Miss Star saw the crime scene was right behind the car.
Was she in
Security
this
room.
security room?
Was she given head
Oh
to
yeah,
her-
yeah, security
Or
room.
was she given head to the...
Yeah.
This is the only place where she could have been.
The
Security
security
room?
guard room?
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot.
She wouldn't have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The other place she could have seen a crime, and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room. Yes? Well, Mrs. Starr,
How many years have I been getting to the better of men? Do I need to say that again?
No,
See,
no,
the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Star. Fucking prick.
Order! Order! 12 more beers!
Witness!
More beer and also
Witness beer!
He's so drunk right now.
Please take me back. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better, man.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty? Is she talking about Mrs. Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Fuck.
It's okay. It's weird when it flips to the other character like that.
It is.
Exactly. Yes. The photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands.
It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Nunny? What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this.
Oh, now there's perjury.
She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So
Wait.
tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Hold on, time out. So perjury does exist in this universe?
Yeah, who would have thought?
So all
Who'd
the
have
other
thought?
times witnesses have lied on the stand, that's totally fine. But this one time, no, perjury. This is perjury.
Okay, to be fair, other than like the murderers, like most of the people lying, they were like, "Oh, I just forgot." I mean, that's still not good, but like they
Okay,
kind of BS their
alright.
way out of it. Like they weren't
As long-
intentionally doing it. So other than the murderers, so it's kind of like it's still kind of BS, but like
Right, okay, I understand now, I understand.
Huh? Me?
no one who's been on the stand who hasn't committed a crime hasn't lied on purpose. I don't think they just like.
Damn.
Well, no, because a lot of lied on purpose, and like, I don't know.
The logic is falling. It's
I
failing.
don't know.
Ace Attorney, what
You're
have you
telling
done?
me Ace Attorney isn't like a real courtroom?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You never seen a judge have 12 beers?
And McDonald's and Nuggies in court?
And a shit ton of lunchboxes.
Having a
Army
fucking
shit
mukbang.
You mean to tell me you've never heard a judge tell a cute woman named after every month for some weird, bizarre reason to stop wonton winking?
Wonton winking.
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. That's a fact. But she lied and said she saw it from O Block, Zone Wars on Fortnite. It must Oh, I'm sorry. I had to. Oh my god, is that how many mess ups we get? Is that what that is in the corner?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just realized that? Oh wow.
I mean, we've only messed up once, I think. So,
Alright. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change?
Distance to the crime?
I know the photograph
But-
is still taken from B Block.
Change the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
My condolences, Mr. Wright. But look at the floor plans, it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime.
But
Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky?
Tell the witness.
You.
Yes, mommy. I mean, sorry, mommy. Sorry.
You ordered the squid wheels, right?
How many rubber bands do you have?
It does look like rubber bands.
My favorite.
Quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't know. But like she has 2 boyfriends, whatever. One of them's that Marshall guy, but there's obviously like some history between her why am I forgetting her name? I'm blanking on her name. Lana and that guy. Does that is there like some weird jealousy thing going on here?
She has like 3 actually.
Well, yeah, but like, is there some weird
one of them.
thing between them, like that?
Mhm.
She's like
I don't
ill
know what you're
will.
talking about.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you.
Any other theories that I could say I don't know what you're talking about too?
I think the police guy that I voice, he did it because he's the mastermind. I don't
He's
know.
the mastermind.
He's the mastermind.
No.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, he said it. That means I'm correct 100%.
My theory is that what's the name of the lunchbox lady again? I forgot her name
Angel.
instantly. Yeah, I think Angel gives pretty good head, but I need to I need that to be confirmed. Can you confirm or deny this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, thank you.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station.
Whee!
And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. So I kicked that bitch down.
Whee!
I am sprinting.
Long ass hallway, man.
And that's why I had to go through the visitors parking in Black Bay.
Quite a detour.
It probably at least took me 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. That's a long ass hallway.
5 minutes.
It looks like a 70-foot hallway.
5 minutes? You can get groceries in that time.
Yeah.
This changes things considerably. I'm gonna need another shot for this one.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know I took photographic evidence. I swear on my finest plastic fork.
You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention.
Oh, would you like another caviar lunch, Pilkey?
Absolutely. Bring me 5 more.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Sorry,
it
but I'm
really
gonna
is
eat my hot
mayonnaise.
fries. Oh.
My hot fries.
You know what? I guess I'll Jack.
I guess.
5 minutes between witnessing the murder and the arrest. Think about it. I could go run and go get groceries in that time. And it took you, what, that long to go ahead and run 70 feet? Yeah, like I said, I ran to go get groceries faster than that. If you like it al dente.
Wonderful.
I've got lunch boxes that are tied in pasta knots, rookie.
Huh? A 5-minute blank? Isn't that strange?
Strange.
If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Probably commit another crime.
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. Not today.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time was different.
Also, Def, that hay sounded like a Lego advertisement.
I know, I tried.
Like Phoenix Wright was gonna build like a jail cell for this character.
A man has been stabbed in the underground parking lot.
Hey, city.
Hey!
Build the murder weapon.
Hide the evidence.
This guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
Inconceivable. Unbelievable.
Yowzers.
Well then, it seems I've come to the end of this testimony.
It seems I've come.
You're welcome.
The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately. Yeah, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. And she's such a professional, but also she's an idiot. And a bit of professional, but also a bit of an idiot. A bit of both, you know? Kind of flip-flops.
I read that as slut. We did it. We screwed that can slut, Mr. Wright.
We screwed that slut, Mr. Wright.
We screwed that slut, Mr. Wright.
I hate prostitutes.
That was too close.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned.
Why did he say that?
That on a fucking t-shirt.
I have made a ruling. The cough-up queen has been dethroned.
I'm the coffin
Kill
queen
her.
now.
I'm the cough-up queen.
I assume they got
put her
a
in
lot
the
more creative
guillotine.
freedom for this.
And with
section.
that, court is adjourned.
What'd you say, Rat?
I feel like they got a lot more creative freedom with writing for this section. It's very funny.
Yeah. I don't know. As time went on, they got more free. Oh.
What?
You order the squid wheels, right?
Someone should try to foist off on me.
I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
What was that?
You think she would have brought up this decisive evidence at the beginning?
Man, I just love this chair. Apparently,
Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes?
I'm sorry, but we have no more questions. Get the fuck out of here.
Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
It sure is.
A triple decker. You get to stay, funny lady.
He is motivated by food, man. He's like a fucking cow with trees.
Literally saw it.
Yeah. My goodness. It's kind of off topic, but the amount of bits that we've done that have just kind of worked with the game has actually been crazy.
Mhm.
Out of deference of the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony.
Oh, yippee.
Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
How much food has he eaten at this point?
So much.
He's probably pregnant by now.
Inflated.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. Only inflated.
Gonna pull out of her. What you gonna pull out of her?
I've been
hoo-haws
inflated
this time?
around.
I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up?
What?
God, I'm a fucking idiot. 2 types of blood were found in this shoe. Mine and your mother's. One was, of course, the victim's. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. I told you guys she got fucking stabbed. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
What? There was blood found in the shoes?
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Man, I kind of want to go to Lunchland now.
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? And plus, I want a lunchbox.
Simple. As I've already said, you don't get a fucking lunchbox. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
Mm-hmm. And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
What the hell, man?
God damn.
Oh my gosh.
I know people who know people.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. Ooh, shit, even Edgeworth is fighting this?
She has enough boyfriends to make a Pokemon team.
She's
Dude, she has 3 forensic types, though. That's bad coverage.
What?
You must know the true rules of evidence law. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the proper approval of the police department.
Yeah, Phoenix.
In other words, the shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously.
Well, you're fucking shit at it. Sorry.
The shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department.
Which is one of your boyfriends, which would be biased. That wouldn't be fair.
Yeah. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. About 10 minutes ago. Even the general public can approve official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That face.
No. What the fuck?
That shield's coming out of his ass.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
You could at least study some evidence law. Really.
It's not like he's a lawyer or anything.
Yeah, I'm just an attorney.
Prosecution's complaints notwithstanding. It appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to assure the guilty are properly judged.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
And can you look at the photo? I want to make sure of something. I don't know when you can look at it though.
Yeah, I can look at it.
Is there blood on the shoes?
Yeah, I want to look at the shoes.
Her shoes
She's
are
not,
black.
Yeah, her shoes
Black
are black.
shoes.
No, these are the victim shoes that we got as evidence.
Oh, is it
Oh,
the
I
victim
thought-
shoe?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I thought that was her shoes. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind.
Wait, didn't she have a bandage on her hand, though?
No, that was
what you were saying, right?
Well, she's wearing gloves right now, so.
I thought in the other scene she also had a bandage on her hand. I don't know.
I mean, she has one now. I don't know if we learned when she got it, or when she put them on. And she's like wearing gloves in this, so I don't think that would really be anything.
Can we double check that's the victim shoe? Because I don't think it's a man's shoe.
It's
Oh, it's the fucking
they said
loafer.
victims. Yeah, victim shoe. Anyway.
Why'd you lie about those 5 minutes?
I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results.
The results?
How many times do I have to say this? Apparently a lot. I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. I said this at least 10 times already, I swear to God. Compared to that 5-minute blank means nothing.
Then why didn't you just tell the truth, like a normal person?
Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. I got a lot of books.
This one the suspect is admitting she did it? Are you serious?
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Mr.
How can you lie to me?
Just get this over with.
I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So an ill-trained pooch you snuck off with a shoe.
I didn't even read that right. I didn't even read that right. Whoops.
We get the idea.
Thank you.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe is my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchbox, gentlemen. It carries guns.
I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag. Really, that definitely isn't covered in blood. It's definitely not weird at all.
In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Death. Now tell us what you did next.
So you brought it to the forensics department.
If you're gonna submit something as evidence in court, you'll need it approved. Everyone knows that. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensic expert.
She got away with her little coup because she was used to being a detective.
The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Yes, I taste them. They taste like blood.
Num 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 HIV.
You now have AIDS. Yay!
And you said this blood belongs to the victim, Detective Goodman?
As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe.
You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with the blood test.
Plan to know something about blood tests, Ricky?
Huh?
Well, speak up.
Blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether the murder was committed in cold blood.
Fucking idiot.
It's quite warm when it comes out.
Yeah.
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just the one person. Or, so I hear.
It's pretty specific.
And it could be yours. You're related to her. If I had a little bit more time, I would get DNA test results. They said they were gonna. There's very little doubt that it could be anyone else's, but Miss Lana Skies.
So the suspect's blood was found in the victim's shoe.
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman.
I was afraid he was gonna say that.
If she didn't get a DNA test, it could.
Can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
Oh, what the hell is that? Ew, dude.
Fish cuts, right? Oh no.
Those kind of look good. I don't know if I'm
You fucking freak rat.
I don't know. They looked like they kind of look like salmon,
Fish
like
guts?
little small.
Fish
No,
cuts.
not really. Like little tiny slices. Yeah, like sashimi, like little tiny slices of salmon.
Something like a hot Mr. Wright. Something like your client. She's enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup.
Mr. Wright, do or don't you have a problem with this shoe?
A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? There is a problem. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there is one critical problem with this evidence.
a clear contradiction.
That gleam
Wait
in your eyes.
a minute.
You're still a young rookie.
All right, guys. So, keep in mind, right? So, if the murderer is so-called right-handed, why is the blood on the left shoe? Yeah.
Yeah, it was on the victim's left shoe because his left arm was facing her right. They're facing different directions.
Yeah. It's not her shoe. She's not wearing the shoe.
Donnie, you're right. Okay, never mind.
It's probably more to do with like the blood type, right?
I'd give you peppered fish guts now, but you couldn't take the heat, could you?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence.
No, wait, that's not even the left shoe. That's the right shoe.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
What is this doing here?
Oh wait, no, that is the right shoe.
The blood underneath.
Yeah, why is
There's
there
blood on it.
Oh yeah, that's, so like
That was the
they
left
walked
shoe.
through
blood?
and also they
That's-
stepped in blood. Why would they?
Because she got stabbed, I'm telling you guys.
There's blood on the bottom of the shoe.
Don't mess me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
What? Okay, that's just
That's the threat.
Quite a bit of blood in the bottom of this shoe.
it makes sense. The victim was stabbed with the knife. Wait a
Wasn't the body put upside down in the trunk?
You're right. He was put in the trunk.
So there's no like blood on the floor where they said the guy was stabbed.
Yeah, the floor looks pretty
Mighty
clean. Yeah.
Right. Oh my god. God, you were right. This game does get harder. Holy shit.
Mm.
The problem lies in the footprint.
The footprint.
Not that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe.
This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Feet pics. Give me feet pics now. And give it.
Oh well, alright. If you want. These piggies are curling.
It takes like multiple pictures with this camera phone.
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort.
Oh shit.
Order! Order! Bring me 5 whoppers and 5 more whoppers right now. Witness!
What? Huh?
Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh, that's easy.
That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Clearly, whoever committed the crime was doing a handstand.
Think, Mr. Wright, think. Good.
Sorry, my Lovitz is going off. Yeah, I don't know why it's not there. Well, I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?
I see. Now I get it.
Get what?
Get this, and I just show my massive penis to you.
What?
Slaps it down on the table.
I think I made this exact same joke before, by the way.
I think you have to. I was about to say something.
Oh, whoops. Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth of her in her testimony.
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
Chief Prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator. This one, I don't want to say this line again.
Say it, say it, say it. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do.
No kidding.
Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question, one that your mind can comprehend. This oil drum. Was it empty?
Oh, that.
My.
I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't like your food, asshole. Give me...
Hell yeah.
Apparently, you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Oh shit! You got him.
Oh shit.
Witness, well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Water? What does that mean?
I don't know that word.
What's a shower? What's that?
Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. H2O. Shower, not playing League of Legends, you know? Do you want to know why she knocked it over? The real reason?
Ah, you don't mean...
Yes. The suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason, and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that became evidence against her. Whoa.
That ties things up quite nicely. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence.
Hypocrite.
That reminds me, Miss Guy's right hand was hurt.
Yeah, look.
Didn't she say she'd cut herself when she stabbed him?
That's when my sister's blood got on the shoe?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please!
What? What can I do? Your sister's confessed to the crime and, oh, she looks pretty damn guilty.
But...
No nuts, no butts, no coconuts.
Enough.
Trial.
There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor.
Well...
But Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Egg.
Dun, dun, dun.
Little girl, what did you just say?
Huh? Me?
You're gonna get a whole can of whoop ass.
What the fuck?
Did you just say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side?
Ooh.
Well, yeah, you are. Duh. You're saying that my sister hid the evidence by erasing the bloody footprints.
Well. Hair swoop, hair swoop. I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping. Oh, whoop ass. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence.
Actually, that's the half and half.
That is indeed half and half.
Paradise
Witness,
Express.
don't tell me you have something else.
Time for deliberations is past. Any further comments, and you will be held in contempt of court, like you haven't already been for like the 17th time.
Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this.
Oh.
Oh, his toesy woesies are out.
Grippers.
Look them dogs, the way they barking at me.
It's in the exhaust.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too.
Oh yeah.
It's the muffler! It's in the muffler the whole time. I had it just in case anyone else had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait. Look at that asphalt in the photo.
Look at his stats.
Hey, it's clearly wet. Like me, every time I look at Edgeworth.
Did you just do a kissy sound?
Yeah.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind.
Oh, just
Immediately
heads up,
after
Ted.
the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Hey, who turns the lights?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm very
Come on,
tired
man. It's like
right
the
now.
10th time.
Oh, right. Wet or not.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Right, are you full of slick or not?
Wet or not, hit it either way.
Don't be so quick to throw in the towel.
Okay. You're right. I gotta go ahead and do this shit raw. Doggy style. Condom or no condom.
Get yourself up the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end.
This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well. This time I'd
Don't-
like to declare a verdict for
Close to
good.
traffic, red.
You impatient fucks. Oh, for God's sake!
Oh god, everything's shaking but the tables.
My Jill Yang. Wait.
What is it with you people? How can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it'd be too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration.
So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence?
Yeah, I am. I think later. Yeah, there is a problem. Right or wrong, I gotta go ahead with this.
We love bluffing.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Rain.
In the first photo, the
In the
ground
muffler.
was wet, but yeah, it's in the muffler.
Right
Either
there.
the muffler or the shoe.
Exhaust pipe.
No, it's the muffler.
It's
The problem in this photograph is here.
it's the exhaust pipe. The muffler is the part that goes over the exhaust pipe before it's shoved out the back. It's under the car.
Oh.
The cheese is under the
What?
sauce.
What's this?
Cheese is under the sauce. It's not
Sorry,
Italian.
that hurts me.
There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Ha, it's a muffler, fuck you, rat.
Wait just a moment,
muffler's
Mr.
under the car.
Edgeworth.
The muffler's under the car.
Your Honor?
Oh.
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf in any kind in this photograph.
He's gonna call it the exhaust pipe.
A muffler is also a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe.
I see and I see.
The judge is a fucking
Yes.
idiot.
Yeah, the guy,
Says the blind man.
the Edgeworth just turns to the camera and goes, "Yes, Rat, it's called a muffler."
What
Enough.
is that suspicious looking
exhaust pipe.
cloth
The muffler.
sticking out of the car's muffler?
The muffler's.
The muffler's under the car.
Are you doubting Ace Attorney?
Order
Yes!
in the
Yeah, you-
court! Order in the court!
I can, Rat, you can at least say that without like you grabbing your old bullet wound and like You're forging evidence, dude. Come on now.
Yeah, there's the car. There's the car.
So, what is there something sticking out of that muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, because I'm a fucking idiot.
Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your own testimony.
What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind.
I don't. Honestly, I actually.
It's the
do not
handkerchief
know.
on her neck. It's the handkerchief that was on her neck.
It has to be.
Bam. Bam.
I wonder what it could be.
But it's also the one word she said on the phone call.
Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court.
Ah, yes, I was arrested. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me curious. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler.
Confused because that's not the muffler.
Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe?
There you go, Rat.
Yeah, I feel vindicated.
If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence.
Oh. Whatever boobs popped.
Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings.
Sussy.
Among Us.
Among Us.
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth.
And who jizzed in it.
If we leave any question unanswered, here we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence.
Bring me photos of
Agreed.
Spider-Man.
I suppose so. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Ooh, that was close. Almost as close as that time I edged my worth. Yeah, we made it. At least for now.
This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. I will eat
This
my
is a
lunch.
I will eat my fourth lunch.
It's lunchtime.
Lunchtime. Lunch for all.
She
Hungry.
throws up all of her lunch boxes. She throws them to the jury.
There's no way you're still hungry.
Throw them out like a confetti cannon.
You take a t-shirt cannon. She goes, "Who wants a lunchbox?" Toomf.
Delicious cardboard.